This chapter is 12E on percentage increase and decrease. In this chapter, you'll learn how to calculate the percentage of an amount and to calculate its increase or its decrease. So first of all, let's make sure we can calculate the percentage of an amount. So there are many ways you can do this. The easiest way would be to simply multiply the percentage times what you're taking the percentage of. So 10 times 70, which makes 700. That's step one. And then step two, simply divide it by 100. And the reason why we divide by 100 every time is because 100 represents 100%. So 700 divided by 100 makes 7. So 10% of 70 meters is just 7. So this is one way to do it. Another way to do it is you can do a fraction. So 10% is the same thing as saying 1/10 of 70. So we've done this before, but simply to find out 1/10 of 70, you can do it again many different ways. You can simply just go 1 times 70 divided by 10. In that case, you would get 70 over 10, which makes 7. You can also do it the other way, where you go 70 divided by 10. Sorry, let's rewrite that. 70 divided by 10, and then timesing that answer by your numerator. In that case, 70 divided by 10 will make 7. 7 times 1 will make 7. So there's a lot of different ways you can do this. So at this time, pause and do BCD. So I'm going to go ahead and just multiply my numbers out. I'm going to do 15 times 86, which gives me 1,290. And then step 2, remember to divide it by 100, which moves my imaginary decimal in 2 places to give me 12.90 grams. The second one is 75 times 23. It doesn't matter which one you write on top, just remember to always write the one with the most digits on top so it's easier to multiply. It's 1,725 divided by 100. Will basically make 17.25. So 17.25 pounds. And the last one, 12.50 times 71. And remember, just pretend it's 1,250 times 71. So just pretend there's no decimal there. And then, since we had 2 numbers behind the decimal, move it in twice. And the last step, again, you have to take this number, 887.5, divided by 100, and that moves the decimal in 2 more times, so it makes 8.875. Now, because we're talking about money, we have to round this to the nearest coin, so this would be 8.88 pounds. Now, to calculate percentage increase, so let's go through some problems. A packet of chips normally weighs 125 grams. The packet is increased in weight by 20%. What is the new weight of the packet of chips? So what you have to do is 2 things. Number 1, you have to find 20% of 125. And then once you know that, because it's increased, you you have to add on to the 125. So if I want to find 20% of 125, well, actually, I also know 20% is 1/5, so I could do it this way as well. Or you can do 125 times 20 divided by 100. But I'm going to go straight in with 1/5. 1/5 of 125. And 1/5 of 125, I know, is going to be 25 grams. Now, since it says it's increased, I'm going to take step 2, 125 grams, plus my extra 25 grams because it's increased, add them, and it equals 150 grams. So the new weight of the packet of chips, which has been increased in weight by 20%, is 150 grams. Now, increase means to add on, decrease means to subtract. So at this time, pause the video, and can you do B? So, Harry weighs 80 kilograms. After diet, he reduces his weight by 12%. What is his new weight? So let's work this out. I'm going to multiply in this case. And since I have a 0 on the bottom, this just makes it easier. I can just move straight forward. And then I take 960 divided by 100, and that leaves me with 9.60. So 12% of 80 is 9.6 kilograms. Now it reduces his weight, so what's his new weight? I have to subtract. So I'm going to take 80 kilograms, and I'm going to add 2 decimals behind, actually 1 decimal behind it. And I'm going to go ahead and subtract 9.6. So now Harry's new weight after he's lost 12% of his original weight is 70.4 kilograms. So percentage always means a portion of his weight. It doesn't mean he lost 12 kilograms. It's just he lost 12% of what he weighed. So always keep in mind percentage, fractions, decimals, they're telling you to give a portion of the original amount. It's not ever the exact number, like 12% does not mean 12 kilograms. Or 1/2 doesn't mean half a pound. Okay, so keep that in mind. And that's it.